Welcome back. You are tuned in to IBL, inspired by Onika, speaking on life and inspiring people. Welcome back. This is episode 8, and the title is When the Pressure to Be Yourself is Greater Than That of Your Peers, and this is for teenagers and young adults. So basically, for any teenager out there, I know that peer pressure can be very hard, and sometimes you just feel the pressure to fit in, and you just want to hang out with your crew, your friends, and just because, I just want you to remember, just because you look like the children in your neighborhood doesn't mean that you have to act like them or be them. You just be yourself, just plain and simple, just be yourself. And it just reminds me of a quote, "It takes nothing to join the crowd, but everything to stand alone." Just think about that. Just because you want to fit in and you're being pressured, you feel like you have to do and say certain things just because that's what your friends are doing, well, just think about it. When Judgment Day comes for you, your friends are not going to be there to back you up. You're going to face that alone. So don't just do things because it's the cool thing, that's what your friends are doing. So let's say, for example, if you're with your friends and you're acting and you're doing the same things that they're doing, you're dressing the same way, but when you're not around those same group of friends, you don't act that way, you don't dress that way. So what does that tell you? Just think about that. If you're only being a certain way around this group of people, then, think about why that is. If you don't feel right in your heart of hearts when they are doing certain things and you're with them and you're just going along playing follow the leader, how do you feel about that? If you know that that's not you, then that means that it's time to change. Okay? So if you don't feel good about what you're doing when you're with this group of friends, the next thing you can do is just change. Just be the true you. Now, there is a risk that your friends may decide they don't want to be with you anymore, and you're not cool, you don't want to do what we're doing, so oh well. But guess what? If that happens, if they don't accept you for when you are being the real you, then think about maybe they weren't your friends to begin with. And it's not going to be easy, but guess what? If you go against the grain, they might make fun of you, they might clown you, but the end result is that you're going to be happier. And the best thing that can happen is that they may just love you and respect you even more because you are being your true self. And just think about, isn't it better to be loved for the real person you are rather than who you pretend to be? Think about that for a minute and ask yourself, how long are you going to play follow the leader? Because again, when that judgment day comes, you're going to be facing that alone. Your friends won't be there. They're not going to be beside you. You're going to face that alone. So just ask yourself, why are you doing these things? Are you doing it because of fear of not having any friends? Well, guess what? You want to be around people that are truly real friends and people that are not going to pressure you to do things that you don't want to do because you know it's wrong. Now, if they decide they don't want to be your friend anymore, when you decide that you want to, stand up for yourself and you want to not just go along with it, then, like I said, you just think about it. Maybe they weren't truly your friends at all, but your true friends, people who love you and you love them, they're going to love you regardless of how you are. They're not going to pressure you to do things that you don't want to do. So again, for those teenagers out there that's feeling that pressure, the pressure is even greater when, you're faced with trying to be yourself. So just think about that. Don't let people talk you into doing certain things that you know that it's wrong, you don't want to do it. Just be yourself. And like I said, it won't be easy. It won't be easy, but you can do it. So just think about that. So again, I want to thank you. That is the end of this episode. Until next time, stay well and be blessed. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. You can hear this and all episodes on the Podbean app, YouTube, and Listen Notes. Until next time, stay well and be blessed.